Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Here's the rookie right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And a pitch. That's back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. He wastes no time on this one. It's 1-0. And now for the Jays, Brenton Doyle. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Finds the zone. 0-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
2 strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. And that's a base hit. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Around second now, as they still don't have it.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on.
Suarez zips it to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Ball 1, no strike.
Severino, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. A swing and a miss.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. And a base hit right there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it.
That's
absolutely
outside.
Smoked that ball.
Alex Bregman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate, stay on that double play.
And the slider just misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Pat on a Cronenworth.
Out.
And that's 2.
He's out.
And now Jake McCarthy. The pitch. In the air, left side. Doyle under it. Corrals it. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Shohei Ohtani now. He made an immediate impact when he joined the league back in 2018.
They sure did, Boog. Ohtani singled in his first at bat, won his first game on the mound, and then hit his first home run the next day. No adjustment period needed whatsoever.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
That one missed. Short hop liner, handled it short. Betts whips it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is JT Realmuto. Severino back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Severino kicks, deals. Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. One up, one
Out.
down. Next is the designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez. And it gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. That one's in there. 0-1.
When you're taking your
0-1's the
lead over
count.
there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff.
Next offering in there for a strike.
No ball,
balls,
2 strikes.
And a pitch.
Ball.
Next offering misses down and away. Runner takes off. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. And it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2 outs.
2. One ball,
Inside,
2
almost
strikes.
got him.
That's in.
Just
Ball
misses, and the count is even 2-2.
It's a good take.
Melendez running hard to get it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Just
Inside, ball
missed.
1.
He's late there. Strike
I got
1.
1 ball, 1
Love
strike.
to see it. Power versus power right there.
That's in for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Rojas makes the grab, 1 away. So in now for Colorado, Adrian Del Castillo. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
And it's second.
I got
And
a
now
ball,
it's
1
even
strike.
up. Wouldn't
Ball,
chase
that's in.
that time. That to right. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
No, he's in there.
In half up to hit. Swing and a high fly ball to left. On the move. And that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Wilyer Abreu. Suarez. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Brenton Doyle next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. Ouch, that one drilled him. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1. He's going. The kick and the pitch.
1-0
goes. There's a ball.
Out.
Second. Out. That one back. And out of here. He sends a rocket to left. It's 3-0. So digging in, Vinny Pasquantino. And that one fouled off. The line to kick the pitch.
1 ball.
And that one
2
is
strikes.
in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Two down, nobody on.
Ball, that's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cronenworth gets it to first,
Out.
and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, set for the bottom of the third. So in now for Colorado, Jake Cronenworth. The pitch. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. MJ Melendez digging in for the Rockies. And that one fouled off. And the righty deals. Fought off foul. Left-hand batter waits. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next, Jake McCarthy. High fly ball out to center field. In position. Pulls it in for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch misses.
Who doesn't love to watch Shohei play baseball? I mean, voters certainly did when they made him the unanimous choice.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder when one of those things comes screaming towards you. Watch your lips.
Suarez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Right through there for a strike.
Well, as expected, Ohtani was great on the mound and at the plate that year. He struck out more than 11.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Back here in Denver, and now it's Alex Bregman. Severino back to work. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And the leadoff man aboard.
Waste no time there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
And the 1-0.
Hey!
Melendez running hard to get it. Brings it in, and there's 1 away. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Jesus Sanchez. McCarthy settles under it. Makes the catch for the out. So, man aboard, Johan Rojas. Next up for the Blue Jays. Foul ball there. Yohan. Mullins going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth, here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. And here it comes. That's out to center field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adrian Del Castillo. Del Castillo, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Well struck, right field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Cedric Mullins. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch.
Hey!
Swing went around, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
no,
that one is inside.
Ball
Just
2.
misses. Now 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they've got their first run. It's 3-1. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Ian Happ. It's in there. 0-2 now. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. High fly ball down the left field line. That one carried. And that ball is gone. And this place is rocking. It's their second home run of the inning, and we're all square. It's 3-3. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Settles underneath it. That is the inning. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's going to be Garrett Hampson. Strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And it's strike 2. Kicks and fires. Up and
1.
in. Now 1-2.
What do you got?
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. That
Count
one well
full.
upstairs. 3-2 now.
3.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Wilyer Abreu. Two away now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And it's fouled away.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 4-3. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up.
McCarthy on the move. And that one hops the wall. Flying around third is Betts. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Bregman,
Counts
the
1-0.
next to hit, takes outside. Runner at second, 2 down.
Hey.
Big swing and a miss.
This guy's got
1-1.
such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Now he breaks his bat. Here's the tag.
On the
and
tag,
it's
you're out.
That ends the inning. And back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Jake McCarthy.
Ball 1.
A little bit low.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Bobby Milner.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base, so he's going to need to make some quality pitches.
That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and it's now 5-4. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well done, drives in the run. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Suarez can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
The Jays up by a run. Last half of inning number 5.
2.
Check swing. Did he go?
0-2.
Yes, he did.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Takes the ball. In the air, right field. Abreu on his way over. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. And now the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Next for Colorado, Adrian Del Castillo.
That's
Missed
a ball.
with a changeup, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one the other way. The throw to first.
He's out.
Play made. That ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now it is JT Realmuto. The wind of the pitch. And
Oh, that's
outside.
just out. Yeah.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Severino.
Ball,
Just off
that's
the
inside.
inside edge. There's a strike.
2.
And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch.
3.
It misses. It's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
As a pitcher, you don't want to throw him get-me-over fastballs just for strikes. You really need to command your pitches to this guy at the plate.
Inside.
Time. That ball got him. First base.
No, that'll put the infielders on their toes a little bit more. Time to lock in on that double play possibility. Won't be able to shift as aggressively, but they've got to try to get 2 for 1.
And fouled off. Suarez. The throw is
He's up.
not
He's in
time
there.
at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Garrett Hampson. And it drops in. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, went around.
0-1.
Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That's
Ball
down
1.
and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take.
Steal! Runner on the go.
3.
Swing and a miss. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Cedric Mullins. And he deals. Backed
Ball 1.
off the plate that time.
Counts 1-0.
Line and a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the...
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Malloy rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. 6-5.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
1 away, bottom of the 6th. MJ Melendez digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. New pitcher now for the Jays, Sean Jelly.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're asking him to come through in a big way out of the bullpen. He's got bases to work with, so he doesn't have to challenge this guy too much if he doesn't want to.
Here's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Stands at third with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey!
With the swing there.
It might be time
No
to
balls,
choke
2
up a
strikes.
little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Towards first. There,
He's out.
Runner scores from third. Jake McCarthy will hit next.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ohtani now at the plate as he
0-1.
swings through strike one.
Ball
Just
in.
off the inside edge.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swings through that
One ball,
for strike
two
two.
strikes. Inside,
Just
ball
missed.
two.
That
Infield.
one misses, and the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Three, 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Right-hander kick steals. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make. Back here in Denver, we go to the top of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Brenton Doyle. In the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Frisky. In his second season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and he works in a slider. Righty to the plate.
Three.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Mookie to hit. And a foul ball. Next pitch
that
is
ball went out.
outside.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
That's ball two.
And it is 2-1.
You get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Pasquantino in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right-handed reliever. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Swinging. Bottom of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Eugenio Suarez. Jelly back to work. Rips one to right. A dive. Nice stop.
All over that one right there. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber.
0-1's the count.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-5. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. 1 for 3. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Reed Garrett. He's into the game with the bases empty. High fly ball out to left field. Doyle settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away. So digging in, Justin Henry Malloy.
Yeah.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No, that's
0-2.
that swerve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Ian Happ. Slapped foul. In the air, left field, down the line. Doyle makes the play, and it's out number 3. New inning getting started. Now it's Alex Bregman. The right-hander back to work.
That's
Up
a ball.
and in, and that is ball 1. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in safely.
He's
It's
safe.
a double and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. And there's the strike.
0-1's the
If you're going
count.
to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. He's
Hey.
going to look over the shoulder and say, I'm
No
just
ball,
going to
2
keep
strikes.
the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And it's second.
Ball.
Off the mark there. And it's 1 and 2.
1 ball,
That's
2 strikes
a
to
really
count.
good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher
balls,
really have to
2
respect
strikes.
this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Righty delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another. Bregman leads off second with nobody out. Makes his way towards it. And out number 1 on the grab. So now the DH spot. Jesus Sanchez.
1-0.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The Blue Jays down by 4, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Aye.
Swing and a miss.
I think he was
I got
sitting
1
off
ball,
speed
1
there.
strike.
And
Ball
there's the
2.
ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 now.
Hey.
Swings through that one.
Well, and those hitters count
2-2 to count.
sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch.
3
That
and
one
2.
almost hit him. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit.
Ball 1,
but
no
he got
strike.
enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ball,
Next one
that's
is off
out.
the plate, and the count is 2-0. Clips the corner. At the belt and fires.
Full
And
count.
another ball. Runner on the move. And it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. Not going to get him.
He's
He's
safe.
in there. Garrett Hampson next up for the Blue Jays.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Now the throw to first on the run.
Safe, he's good.
And he's in there. And a run comes in to score. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And next for Toronto, Wilyer.
Yeah,
Dives
on the
back,
tag,
and
he's out.
Swings through that one.
0 and 1.
2 outs with a runner at third. Swings
Hey,
through that.
A
2.
little anxious, a little aggressive early in
0-2
the
is the
count.
count.
Too much for me.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's 9-8.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Looking to complete the cycle with a double.
Ball, that's out.
Just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself. 2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Betts in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And he's out on the
He's
track.
out.
They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Here comes a pitch. And a good eye there. And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the right fielder grounded out his first time. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rojas moving under it. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself. What a play. Inning over. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. The wind and the pitch. He's under it. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Bregman at the plate now, and that's inside. And that one fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 out left for the Blue Jays. So up next for Toronto, JT Realmuto. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And that one fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And he's ball game. And the Rockies slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And the final here today, 9-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. All right, ready to get underway. Here's the rookie right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. The wide to kick the pitch. That one fouled off.
That's a
down
ball.
and in.
1-0.
Suzuki running hard for it. Makes the grab, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Brenton Doyle. Scherzer goes 6 feet 3 inches.
0-1's the
He
count.
features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts next up for the Blue Jays. Steer. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Boog Tatis is so athletic, he probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
Fastball for a strike, and the count is 0-2. Tatis waits. Ground ball up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's the left fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Splits the plate, strike one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
That one ripped right center field, and it's into the gap. Around third. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Back-to-back base hits. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Suzuki stands at second with no outs.
Ball
That's
one.
a little high.
No, he's not afraid to
One ball,
fall into a
two
two-strike
strikes.
count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
He's got it. And there's one away. Here's Royce Lewis. Through there for a strike. One out and a runner at second. Ground ball left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Around third. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat.
That's a ball.
107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Next
Outside,
pitch is
that's a ball.
outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your
2
pitch.
balls,
If you
1
leave
strike.
something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's
Nope.
inside.
That's inside.
And that's ball 3. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's 3-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 away. And here is Sosa to the plate. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Top of the second, and now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino. Max Scherzer back to work. Right side. Sosa. Over to first.
He's out.
And quickly 1 away in the second. Here's Alex Bregman. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fly ball down the line. And it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And that's a double. JT Realmuto steps in. Outside low. Ball 1. On the ground. Gathers.
He's out.
And throws to first.
Say,
And
you beat
Real
it up.
Muto is out. Jesus Sanchez now at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Bregman at third with 2 away. And
Nope,
that's off
that's inside.
the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. And
Ball,
another
that's
ball.
just out.
Gets under it and pops it up. Makes the catch. Inning over. Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Derek Hill. Not
Counts
close
1-0.
with that one. And that's ball 1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location.
1 ball,
sometimes
2
it's being
strikes.
too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitchers. He's going to need to figure it out quickly there.
Out towards right center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And that one hammered back there. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. Seiya Suzuki next up for the Braves. A double and a run scored his first time up. In the air, out towards left center. Rojas hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. First
That's
pitch
out.
doesn't find the zone. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
1 run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one
that's
missing inside. That
Ball,
misses.
that's inside.
And a count 2-1. Through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So first and second with 2 outs. Ramon Urias, the next to hit. Just off the outside edge. And it's 1-0. Fought off foul. Contreras at second. Lewis on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good
ball.
eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
2-2 the count.
And the righty deals. Rip towards third. Fires across the diamond. And that'll keep more. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Johan Rojas. And that is cut on and missed. And that's
0-1's the count.
Well, these Jays definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Out there to center. Hill drifts towards it. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Wilyer Abreu digs in now. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty. Swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball
0-2 is the
by
count.
him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ball, that's inside.
And misses inside. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Lane Thomas. March back to work. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some
Nope,
length in this
that's
start.
a ball.
Just missed. Fly ball to right. Settles under it. And he makes the catch. 1 down. And next for Atlanta, Spencer Steer. Flied to right his first time. And that one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is
1-1.
that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that
1
defense
ball,
work behind it.
2 strikes. Ball, that
Just
pitch
off
is
the
out.
outside part of the plate.
3.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Edmundo Sosa. Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now in for the Braves, Derek Hill. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Line drive, base hit right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Here's Fernando Tatis Jr. He's a power threat, and we've already seen that today, Singy.
Well, home runs have always been a part of his game. In Padres history, only Roberto Alomar homered at a younger age. Tatis was just 20 years old.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-0. The batter now, Seiya Suzuki.
0-1's the count.
The Braves up big in this one here in the last half of the third. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Automatic double
That ball
now as
bounced
it
over.
hops the wall
Ground
and
roll
foul
double.
ground. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That one pushed foul. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Touches down, that's a hit. Second, the tag out. But as we go to the top of the fourth, now the left fielder, Brenton Doyle. Foul ball there. Settles underneath it. And there's one away. Here's Mookie now. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Suzuki running hard for him. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A gigantic blast. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 8-1. Bounced out to short. Tatis handles that chance. On to first.
He's out.
And they get Bregman for the out. Ready to go. Bottom 4. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Royce Lewis. Marsh back to work. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Rojas calls it in, and there's one away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Low throw, and he can't
He's
take it out. One gone, runner at first. Now, Lane Thomas. And a foul ball. Thomas, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. And a swing and a
No
miss
balls,
there.
2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rojas sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So up next, Spencer Steer. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. Coming home. The relay to the plate. The run comes in. It's 9-1. Edmundo Sosa next up for the Braves. Up the middle. Nice grab. The throw to first.
No, he's safe.
And runners at the corners after the infield single. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Derek Hill. Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third, and they now lead by 9.
Back-to-back singles. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Ball
Tatis
inside.
stands in now, looks at that one inside. And a foul ball. Sosa on second. Hill at first. 2 out of the inning. Hit hard. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third. So it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. 2 outs, bases loaded. And now Seiya Suzuki. He swings and misses at the initial
0-1.
offering. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. That one ripped. And that is a foul ball. Kicks and deals. In the air out to center. Sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now it is JT Realmuto. Max Scherzer goes to work. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Clearly
0-1's the
down in
count.
this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Left-hand batter waits. Now a fly ball to right center. Thomas makes a move towards the gap. And there's one down. At first, Johan Rojas getting ready to hit. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Jays with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the fifth. Under it. Squeezes it. And there's two away. Garrett Hampson will hit next. And he lays down a bunt. Tosses to first. That ends the frame of the bunt. Back at Truist Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And the batter now, Wilson Contreras. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Digging in, Wilyer Abreu. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. In the dirt,
1-2.
and that's ball one. And that's in the
2-2.
dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Brenton Doyle next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and he breaks his bat. Whips it to first on the run.
Got him.
Close play against the speedy runner. 2 outs, base is empty. Mookie Betts next up for the Blue Jays. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Ball one there.
2-0.
And it's through for a hit. Runner holds it third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
He was all over that one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
0-1 down.
Ball.
Check swing, and he held up.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And a count 1-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 on, 2 outs.
Full
Wouldn't
count.
chase that time. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And here it comes. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. He battled. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ha!
That one's in there. Strike 1.
One. Inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Weathers fires.
Huh.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. And now the rookie second baseman, Blaze Alexander. That's in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No
Good
ball.
late
2
sink on
strikes.
that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a pop-up, right side, foul
That's
territory.
foul.
And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Hit in the air, right field. On the move. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
On the ground. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Pittsburgh, and up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Adele takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Jesus Sanchez. Very
1-0.
high with that one. Ball 1.
Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
The pitch.
Hard
Swing and a
3.
miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Johan Rojas next up for the Blue Jays. And that one wrapped foul.
No,
That's
inside.
off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Two outs. That one
2-2.
way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High 3.
Okay. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the second, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Weathers back to work. Hoskins pushes it foul. Hoskins batting in the cleanup spot. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering in there for a strike.
0-2.
It's 0-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed are creeping into my mind right now.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Fouled off left side. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. In the air to left center. Moving under this one. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's Joe Adele. He was late there, strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
In the air, right side. Abreu under this one. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Garrett Hampson. The right-hander back to work. Popped up. And that's foul.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Bunting for a hit. And safe at first, the bunt single. Wilyer Abreu next up for the Blue Jays. Runner on the go.
Ball 1.
Pitch misses.
1 ball. No strike.
Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. A
Yep.
swing and a miss, and
One
that's
ball,
strike one.
one strike.
Top of the third, no score.
Ball.
And another ball. Adele makes the grab. And there are two down. Now the number 2 hitter, Brenton Doyle. He's 0 for 1.
He
Gets him
right.
to chase after that one.
He can live up
0-1.
in the zone all game. If hitters will chase it, that's just too much velocity.
right.
Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 out, space is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground to third. And it's through for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
1-1.
Not even close there. And the count even 1-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a base hit right there. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
He's under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Juan Yepes. Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 1 away. And now it's Elias Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Ball.
It's even up. Home team
1-1.
down a run. You're in the last half of the third. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Pasquantino calls it in, 2 away. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout?
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me.
That's a ball.
And I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Rojas hauls it in to end the inning. Start of the fourth, JT Realmuto steps in. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Ball.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires.
Big
Big swing and a miss.
1-2.
By him for the K. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Oh,
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Johan Rojas next up for the Blue Jays. Fan ranging into the alley, makes the catch, inning over. Bottom 4, and now Tommy Fan as the lefty gets to work. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Abreu makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Blaze Alexander. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. Grounded out his first time up. And he grounds one to the right side. Has some trouble with it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. To third. And a base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and the Pirates tie the game. It's 1-1.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
In the air out towards right center. Abreu, long run on his horse. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. In there safely. So digging in, Joe Adell. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Fouled off. He was late.
One, two.
In the dirt, he kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Garrett Hampson. Trying to bunt his way on. Hoskins. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. So the lineup flips over. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Wilyer Abreu. The catch, 1 down. Now the left fielder, Brenton Doyle.
He's going, he's going,
Runner
he's going.
takes off. And that gets down into the gap. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Blue Jays take the lead. It's 2-1. And he's got himself a triple.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Base hit and a run in to score.
Waste no time there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Pasquantino, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the ground is second, might be 2. Over to Freeman. They get 1.
He's out.
On to Hoskins. Double play. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Juan Yepez. Weathers back to work. Yepez,
That's a strike.
26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Bounce to third. Boots it. But the throw to first
Out.
gets him easily, and that's the first out. And here's the catcher, Elias Diaz. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Fought off foul. Diaz leads off first with one away. And
Ball one.
1-2.
Recognize that changeup
One
right
ball,
out of the hand.
two
Just
strikes.
spit on it.
Fly ball center field on his way in. Hauls it in after a long run. And there are 2 outs. Here's Tommy Pham. To the right side, Hampson. Throws to first.
Out.
Inning over. Back here at PNC Park. And now it's Alex Bregman. The pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. That one felt good. It's 4-1. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. They're hitting over 600 in this game with runners in scoring position, and clearly that's leading to a lot of runs. Their clutch hitting has been excellent.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do.
No ball.
Off the
One
baseball.
strike.
Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Coming on is Pham to make the play. That's out number 2. Here's Garrett Hampson. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
In the air, right field. Alexander makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Pittsburgh, here's the second baseman, Blaze Alexander. The pitch. Out to short. Betts fires to first on the run.
That's an out.
Down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Wade
No.
in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And there's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One down, base is empty.
Hard.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well,
no
on
ball.
the mound,
One
very
strike.
efficient, able to produce an outcome. It seems like within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
There's the swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Betts And it's a
Out.
1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Right-hander kick steals. Adele on the run. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now it's Mookie Betts. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
0-2.
Abreu at first, one gone.
Ball,
Next one is off the plate. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So Mookie Betts with a base hit. Throws to second. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those
1-0.
always feel great.
Pasquantino stands in here. Takes the ball 1 low. Swings through that one for
1
strike
ball,
1.
1 strike.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Now a screamer into the outfield. Adele makes the play. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Bregman at the plate and takes high there. Out towards left center. Fraley brings it in for the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate for Pittsburgh. Jake Fraley. And the pitch.
1-0.
Downstairs and outside. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Bregman is under it, and there's 1 down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Ripped to short. Sends it across
He's
the
out.
first. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Juan Yepez. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That one the other way. Hampson tosses to first.
Out.
And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Back here at PNC Park for the top of the 8th. Here's the Toronto catcher, JT Realmuto. Here comes the pitch. Could be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay.
No, hey.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
No ball,
Sanchez
1 strike.
now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
High.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No ball,
From a pitcher's
2 strikes.
perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Coming on is Pham to make the play. Runner tags for third.
No,
Not
he's in there.
time. He's safe. Johan Rojas next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground to third, Yepez. And he beats
Yep,
it.
he
He's
made
safe.
it.
One down. And next for Toronto,
Runner!
Garrett Hampson. Runner takes off. Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Rojas stands at first with 1 out. Runner goes again.
No, he's
And it's safe.
safe.
It's a stolen base. it misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 7-1. Next to hit, Brendan Doyle. And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one fouled off. That's a laser base hit. And that extends the inning for Mookie Betts. Now it's Mookie Betts. 4 for 4 with a double and 3 singles. Base hit center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vinny Pasquantino.
That's a foul ball. No, that's a ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
First and second, 2 down. That one gets down for a hit. Relay throw to third.
Nope.
Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. First and third, 2 away. Now it's Alex Bregman. Slides, but he can't come up with it. And that keeps the inning alive.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield.
0-1.
Even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Ball.
That misses the zone.
1 ball.
It's
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's
1-2
right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Pasquantino, the lead runner, out at second. Bregman on at first with 2 down. Threw it, and that's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Elias Diaz. Weathers back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. Doyle hauls it in for the out. 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Tyler Freeman. Next offering, pop foul off to the right, out of play. And now the lefty. Swinging a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Freeman hits it in the air. Under it. He's got it. There's 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Matt Brash gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So
no ball.
We'll see
1
how
strike.
sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Abreu makes the catch, and that. Now at the plate, Jesus Sanchez. 1 for 3. And a pitch.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Going 1.
0-1.
And strike 2.
Boom. That's cheddar,
0-2.
baby.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. And that one fouled off. The Blue Jays up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball.
That's a
Started
check.
after
Did
it.
he go?
Appeal to first. Did not go. One down, base is empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Garrett Hampson next up for the Blue Jays.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's two aboard. So up next, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered in this game. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
No balls. Two
Rojas,
strikes.
the lead runner at second. Hampson at
Three
first.
runs. Three.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Brenton Doyle, the next to hit. He's got a single, a double, and a triple in this game. A home run gets him the cycle. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away. Here's Mookie now. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A massive home run. It's 13-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 14-1. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Righty delivers. That
1-1.
one not close. And 1-1. It's in and out of his glove. But in time. Nice job to stay with it. Bottom nine. Now it's the second baseman, Blaze Alexander. The pitch. There's a strike. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking at him at home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
He's 2 outs away. And now, Lamont Wade Jr. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
One strike.
Bounce to the right side. He steps on the bag. Now only 1 out remaining. So 2 down now. And here is Rhys Hoskins. The other way. That's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a foul ball. Brash is just 1 strike away. Line drive. And it gets by him. Hoskins rounds second on his way to third. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Back-to-back base hits. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Adele at the plate now as he chases after that one. And that's just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout. 14-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.